Welcome back. No Studios Dance Fest coming up next month. Right now we are joined by one of the groups that will be featured, Milwaukee Irish Dance Company. So excited to welcome Elise Transit and Amanda Krasowski. Thank you so much for being. I practiced your last name. I was worried. I was like, I got to get Amanda's last name.
It's perfect.
Let's go ahead and talk about the dance company, the Irish Dance Company. What makes it so unique?
Oh gosh, not to have a bias in any of this because I think everything is unique that comes from Elise, but truth be told, Elise Transon recognized that there was a gap in the adult Irish dance community. So when you are usually a high school student, you compete all these years, you go off to college or go to do great things, you're not left with too many options. You go on tour, you try to become a teacher, or you keep competing. And you know, that doesn't always fit with everyone's life plans. And so Elise took it upon herself, I think back in 2014, to just make this community of people that still had the passion for dance and make it fit with their adult lives. And so it's unique in the sense that you don't get this everywhere in the country. And me being a transplant to Milwaukee, I can say that personally for myself.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know, Elise, we've talked about that and the importance of having something like that here. What do you have planned for Dance Fest this year?
Ooh, Dance Fest is going to be very fun. It's going to be a 10 to 15 minute performance, and it's going to be a lot of fusion dancing. So it is Irish dance, but it's definitely, we are using an artist called Shreem for a lot of it, and he does like beatboxing and kind of like hip hop inspired Irish dance music. So it's Irish dance, but we're gonna have a little flair on it.
Nice, a little bit of non-traditional, right? And I think when we think of Irish dance and for other cultural dances, you think of a very specific type of thing to see, right? So it's great to be able to showcase a little bit of a difference this year. It's the second year that you're performing in this Dance Fest with No Studios. How meaningful is it for No Studios to incorporate different cultures, different heritage, different everything?
We had the most fun the first year, and it was really cool because a lot of people had come up to us and said they'd never seen Irish dance before. We saw people dancing on the side, and so just to bring it in different spaces where you might not always see Irish dance just is really special, I think.
I agree, and you know, I think Milwaukee is known for, you know, the density of the Irish dance community here. I mean, we sit with a lot of greats. And so it's humbling to be a part of that, but even more humbling to then take something, like you said, as traditional as it is and be able to showcase it along a community that celebrates that. And I think that's what Elise tried to put her heart into with this company in the studio, that it's not just Irish dance, it's community.
Yeah, absolutely. And Amanda, I know you're one of the instructors as well. So I wanted to get your opinion on what type of conversations you have with your dancers, with people who maybe are interested in joining, not yet sure. What type of things do you say to kind of give them the motivation that they need?
Oh gosh, it's a lot of things. You know, I feel really privileged that our studio welcomes gosh, I think students as young as 2, and I've taught adults in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, and very cool experience. So I think, you know, the biggest thing is I try to make sure I come to my classes just as authentically me, and make sure that they can celebrate their authentic selves as well, and know that there are lots of different ways of learning, a lot of different ways of performing, a lot of different ways of executing your knowledge. So we do find a lot of students, especially adults, that had that passion growing up and want to continue it. So we do have that as a part of, you know, the motivator, but especially for the young kids, it's a lot of word of mouth. It's a lot of being in these community events and talking about the great things, and that lived experience that I can at least personally speak to, where I thought my dance career was done. Yeah. I was going to go be an adult and go do something else, and I was proven wrong every step of the way, but for a good reason. And so I bring that and I share that with each other.
Yeah, I love that, and I know we've talked about this time and time again, but this is unique to our area, so really cool to be able to have that. I'm so excited for this fusion-like dance. Let's go ahead and pull up some more information here, because No Studios Dance Fest is happening Saturday, June 24th at Bayshore Mall. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Of course, a final check of weather right after this.